Hi again, happy 2021 and welcome everybody to my channel. Welcome to Health Talk by Dr. Mike, and if you are new here, maraming salamat po. Welcome and thank you for joining me and our healthy family. So this is my first time, I remember, my first time na mag-live ngayong 2021. Happy 2021 po sa inyong lahat. To all our viewers and subscribers, sa mga bago nating subscribers, maraming salamat po. Sa mga viewers natin, maraming salamat po. Sa mga nanonood sa atin sa buong mundo, ay walang tawag dito, endless na thank you po para po sa inyong lahat. Ayan mga viewers nating nanonood ngayon. Flor, thank you. Honey Love, Jocelyn Aquino, at mga daang-daang nanonood pa na ngayong gabi sa atin. Ang question ko ngayong gabi, okay? Parang let's start 2021 with a bang, sabi nga. Marami sa ating mga kababayan ang daming pinagdadaanan because of we are experiencing pandemic this time. Sometimes may mga kababayan tayong nadidepress, anxious, or sobrang stress. Maaring yung iba sa atin nakaka-experience na rin ng ganito. But the most important, dapat minsan ma-inspire tayo, ma-motivate tayo sa mga tao may pinagdadaanan din in the past. Okay? Na kung saan sila nalampasan nila lahat ang naging problema nila. So maaring kayo rin, mga kababayan, nakaka-experience din po kayo ng some sort of depression. Sa ating guest ngayong gabi, we'll try to find out kung paano niya nalampasan lahat. Pambubuli sa kanya, yung growing up years, and how she managed her life back. 'Di ba? So, ayun po ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong gabi. And if you, mga kababayan, mga dear viewers, ay makaka-relate dito, please, thumbs up lang. You can share, you could subscribe ito. And also, share ko sa inyo, magpaparaffle tayo. Sa mga viewers nating nanonood po ngayong gabi, magpaparaffle po tayo. Pakinig lang po kayo sa episode natin because our guest, pag-usapan namin kanina, we will share something para po sa mga viewers natin ngayong gabi to welcome 2021. So without any further ado, let me introduce our guest. Our guest, lumaki po siya sa Guimaras, Iloilo. Yan, mga taga Iloilo po sa inyo. Ang guest po natin ay kababayan po ninyo. Okay? Dati po siyang nandito sa Hong Kong, nag-work po siya, kagaya po ng mga viewers din natin. Hindi ko lang alam kung ilang years siyang nagtrabaho dito sa Hong Kong. But dito ko siya nakilala. And now, nasa Milan na po siya. Nasa Italia po siya. But from time to time, she traveled around the world. Kahit po may pandemya, tuloy-tuloy ang buhay. So without any further ado, please welcome our guest for tonight, our guest ngayong 2021. First guest, walang iba, kung hindi si Ms Chona Bacaoco. Hi, Ms Chona. Hello.
Hello everyone! Hello, Doc!
I-greet mo muna yung mga viewers nating nanonood, mga million viewers nating
nanonood.
Hello
viewers! Hello sa mga kababayan natin, to all my supporters in America, Malta, Bucharest, from all over the world, Dubai. Thank you so much for following my journey, for believing in me, for trusting me, and I cannot wait to see you all. Sa mga kababayan natin sa Hong Kong, we're looking forward to meeting everyone because we are coming soon.
Yes, coming soon. Oh, ang dami nating viewers. So, ang dami nating viewers, mga million viewers natin nandiyan na. Okay. Okay, let's muna. Before we start, sabi mo kanina, let's share. Sabi nga 2021, tapos na tayo dun sa yun. Time na masad tayo, ganyan. Para masaya yung mga viewers natin, masaya lang lahat ngayong gabi. We would share something. We would ask question later at the end of our program, and Ms Chona would want to give something, a prize para sa mga Ano pamimigay natin, Ms Chona?
Yeah, it's time to share, okay? Big or small, it's what matters is like it's coming from our heart. So we have our Milano organic hoodies. This hoodie.
Okay, organic.
Can you see it on the screen?
Oh, so yes.
We are giving away our organic hoodies to the viewers who could answer my questions later, and also our organic T-shirts that is perfect for summer. It's also 100% organic. It's recycled, and I'm sure you will love this. So
Okay.
please stay tuned, and so later pag may question ako kung sino yung makapagsagot, we will choose 3 winners.
O
Is
yan
that
ha.
correct?
Oo, ayun, excite ang mga viewers
Oh my
natin.
God, me too, me too.
O yan, si Honey Love, sabi niya, wow, sabi niya, hello, sabi naman nila. O
Hi,
yan. O, manood
honey.
lang po kayo at mamaya po mag-a-ask po ng question si Ms Chona during our program. At pag nasagot niyo po yung tanong niyo, ayan, magpapadala po siya dito sa Hong Kong ng hoodie. Woody tuloy yung nasabi ko. Woody. Nasabi ko
Hoodies and t-shirts, yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, kumusta na? How did you, to sum up, ano yung naging 2020 sa'yo? Ano yung year 2020?
2020, it's all the year, it's all beautiful year. There's no bad or good year. It's all the same. 2020, I'm very grateful because we're all safe. We're still here. We're moving forward, and it was more of a realization year for me because I remember before when I started, I was traveling every week. Like I didn't even have the time to stay home and reflect and take a rest. So it's like really perfect time for me to stay home and look after my family and look after myself, especially my health. And I also met really beautiful people during the pandemic. Because sometimes when what do you call this? Pag nasa sad moment tayo, we also share sadness to people. In my side, I didn't take it as use it as an excuse. Like because of the pandemic, we have to stop living. I continue living every day. I'm showing positive. I mean, positivity. Yeah. People were messaging me, Chona. First thing in the morning, what we do is go to your Facebook or any social media because you really inspired us. You never stop. You just keep going, and yes, I'm so happy for that. That I at least somehow I inspired people, and 2020 is still a good year. I mean, yeah.
We need to be thankful because at least we're healthy, we're safe.
Yes.
2020, kahit na ganun yung nangyari, pandemic, hindi naman natin maiiwasan yon. Ang importante is, nandito pa rin tayo, 2021.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's been a good year for you because I've seen some photos, some videos that you were in Dubai recently.
Yes.
For the Dubai Fashion Week. Can you tell us something about it?
We just came back last week. Actually, it's our really first ever comeback after the pandemic because when the pandemic when it started, we were in Paris Fashion Week and then we went to Bucharest, and I got stuck in Bucharest when the airport of Milan was totally closed. So from March till September, I didn't do anything. I was like preparing with my designs, more creations, more ideas, and September we went to Bucharest, like to do a small show in Bucharest, and last month, December 18th to 20th, we went to Dubai World Fashion Week. It was like our first a big comeback, and it was so overwhelming. We have huge support from all the Filipinos in Dubai. I love you. Michael Cinco is such a big support for me. People on the go. We are a lot of people. Doc, I did not expect Philippine consulate in Dubai.
Yeah, I've seen the photos. Even is it the prince or the king?
There were like a lot, mga sultan, mga sheikhs, mga royal families. A lot. It's like overwhelming, and our partner. Yeah, our partner. Exactly, our partner from India, Viv's Fashion School, RT and Vivek. They were so we're like really united. We made it happen. I want to tell you one story. There's a lot of story to tell about the success of the show. Some of our models from the US, because our models came from the US, Switzerland, Malta, Sorry if I forget, okay? You because I otherwise they will get angry at me. Chona, you forget to mention me. Switzerland, London, and the US. We have huge support from the US. One mom and daughter. They were sent out 3 times out of
Oh,
the airport before they get in the plane to come to Dubai. It was like for them, it was like last option. Chona, whatever happened, we have to be there. It's Rebecca Solis and Kyla Solis and Shireen Toma from Switzerland. They got problem with the, with the
because of the pandemic restriction,
so,
right?
yeah, they were
Yeah.
very, very strict. And the whole process, the whole production was ready. Everyone booked their ticket. We're all booked in our hotel. But, you cannot say if the show is going to push until the last day because you need to
Yeah.
have your negative test result
Yes.
before you can get in. But we're stronger than coronavirus.
Yeah, by the way, there are so many people now nandito sa ating chat box. I-greet ko lang sila mabilisan before we move on. Boss24, present from Dubai, Emlor's vlog team, sabi niya. Live with
I love the Marcelo Boss
Dr.
24.
Mike, sabi naman niya. Kat Del Valle, ang ganda daw ng gown na nasa likod. Yung red
Yeah,
gown
that
na
is Santan. It's
Yeah, we'll
inspired
talk
by
about
Santan.
that one later. And then the Milano brand, MY365 Blogs. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng, sabi, meron din dito, Kevinson from UAE. Yung mga fans mo taga UAE, maraming salamat
Thank
po.
you.
Na nanonood sa atin. But let's go back. Because every success, minsan, ang dami natin pinagdadaanan. We were able to, yes, di ba? Because journey to us, your stature now, sa success, marami ka rin na pagdaanan. And probably, balikan lang natin ng konti. Mag-rewind lang tayo ng konti.
Yeah.
Flashback, kumbaga.
Yeah.
How are you? During your growing up years, you grew up in Guimaras, Iloilo. Am I right?
I was born in Iloilo City.
Iloilo.
I was born there, and as far as I remember, when we're in the city, we were living in a good house, comfortable house. We have helpers, and that's far as I remember. Okay, and then all of a sudden one day, I was 6 years old when we moved to Guimaras, and our life changed completely. We were living in the kubo.
But how many siblings? Ilan kayo magkakapatid?
We were 8.
8? Okay.
8, yeah. So,
Ilan ka doon? Are you the eldest?
Sorry, do?
Are you the eldest?
I'm like the youngest. Yeah.
Okay.
Meron akong kapatid na lalaki isa, pero sa mga babae, ako yung youngest.
Youngest. Okay.
And yeah, so, I just want to share na sometimes, I do believe that it's not everyday Christmas. We really have to go to experience, difficulties, trials. From that, we learn, and we can apply that and take as an inspiration. So when we were in Guimaras, as far as I remember, we were living in the kubo, like small house in the middle of nowhere, no electricity. We were 8, including our parents. We were 10. So and when you say kubo, means there's no room, there's no proper nothing.
So you live in the same area.
Yeah, we live in like just the kubo with like meron ka lang yung higaan lang kayo, yung head here, feet here, head here, feet here. It's like we're like in the canned goods, We're like so sick. And
our viewers can relate. Our kababayans can relate to your story because common in the Philippines in the 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that families, usually big families, 10, 8, more than 12, right? But how is it? Were you able naman to eat 3 times a day? Or...
No, we were not able to eat 3 times a day. We were 8, and my father, he's really, I adore him. We were grow up in a family where my father was born in 1933, but he already understand what is sustainability means. He said, "Don't overuse, don't exceed, just live for now." And he is really, really, really such an inspiration for me. He was planting vegetables at our backyard. We were eating only vegetables from our backyard. We were eating tuyo, like yung ulo ng tuyo, Doc. I could keep that for 3 days.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
Like what I do, like the most important thing is that pag may bigas lang, we have rice. What I was doing was like, meron kang suka, then yung ulo ng tuyo, lagay mo suka, then you have to spread it all over the rice para may taste lang, ganon.
Oo, para kumalat yung lasa doon. Tapos
Yeah, and then
pag
pag wala kaming bigas, then we have to make lugaw para everyone could eat. Yung lugaw para 'di ba ano siya yung bigas dadami siya.
Lalaki siya, dadami. Oo.
Yeah, and then I was selling vegetables in the market. I was working in the rice field, like what you can see. I was pulling up rice and planting rice, and
Oo.
I was selling vegetables in the market, the one from our backyard, because my father doesn't allow us to eat vegetables from outside because he wants to make sure that we're eating all organic, like no spray, no pesticides, all natural. So I was selling vegetables in the market. I was working in the bakery to pack the bread in Susan's bakery and Linda's bakery. I was the fastest dog. I was 10 years old. I was one of the fastest packer. I was
So
packing.
at a younger age, Ms Chona, you've been working na instead
Yeah.
of you are trying to help your family.
Yes, it was not. I was not obliged. It was my willingness to be productive, to be helpful, to save as well, and to keep for the rainy days. We have that kasabihan, di ba? We have to save for the rainy days. And at school, I was always loud at school. Everyone knows me because of my voice. But behind that, I never felt a self-pity to myself because wala kaming baon, wala kaming proper clothes to go to school, wala kaming school supplies. I never felt any self-pity because for me, this is life. I made for this, and I have big aspirations and plan for myself in the future. And
doon ba pumasok sa isip mo that you were ginawa mong training ground, yung rice field,
yes,
yung pilapil na tinatawag, na one day, aalis kami ng pamilya ko dito sa lugar na to,
yes,
or one day, mag-i-improve ang buhay ng family ko.
yes. My goal that time growing up was like, I want to give back to my parents what we have lost.
Okay.
Because like what I said, I was born with like my pagkain, my proper na home, and then all of the sudden we lost everything. I never asked questions. I never, because sometimes you could ask questions to your parents. Why? I never ask questions. I just take it as an inspiration that whatever we have lost, one day, ibalik ko sa inyo. And then, thank God naman that nangyari naman.
But moving forward, did you finish school? Nakapagtapos ba?
Yes. I studied business administration in Colegio Sagrado Corazon de Jesus in Iloilo. And then, another school is in St. Michael's College in Mindanao.
Okay.
And then I studied Montessori in Hong Kong as well because I always wanted to work with children and I want to feel them, to know what is in their mind. I am a people person. I cannot sit and work at the computer. I need to feel people. I need to, alam mo ba yung doc?
Parang ano sa'yo you are uhaw sa knowledge na kung saan you are trying to masipag ka, and then trying to at least learn so many things that because one day you'll never know. Sabi mo kanina, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Hindi ka nag-stop, hindi ka pinaghinaan ng sarili mo, pang loob mo na ay hanggang dito na lang. Ayoko na. Ikaw, kahit ito yung nangyayari, go on ka pa rin, move ka pa rin.
Yeah.
Diba?
We really have to it doesn't mean that we are not in the right position right now. This will be forever. No, I'm in my mind. Life must go on. It's like we have to design our life, every single details of our life.
And then when you started studying in college, siguro yun na yung mas lumawak na ang perception mo, lumawak na yung knowledge
because
mo.
I was like a provinciana. They called me provinciana. Even now, I'm provinciana. The way I move, the way I talk, I can't change that. I will be like this forever. when I was studying in Iloilo, I started realizing, oh wow, I'm in a big city. How could I behave accordingly? And people could really see me that I'm different because I didn't know how to behave the way people in the city behave. And then from studying in the city, and then um, I see to myself that wow, there's a big tunnel. There's a big tunnel over there that I want to reach someday. It was like my first ever, yung tawag nila, yung pintuan for me.
Oo.
Because
And then,
living in the island, I was like only living in this world of imagination, of the
oo.
rice field, of the mountains. I was going to the mountain as well, nangangahoy kami, and then I was selling the kahoy.
Oo, because there are times yung ating mga kababayan, not all, kinakahiya nila yung mga pinagdaanan nila.
Yeah,
They could even tell their story na galing ako ng probinsya. But in your case,
I'm proud.
telling the whole world na I'm a probinsyana, there's nothing wrong to be a probinsyana or
Exactly.
probinsyano.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's not, you are not defined by the way you talk. Meaning, kung ang punto mo ay matigas, ang I nagiging O or
Oh,
it's nothing wrong because
yeah,
make you unique. Yun ka eh.
exactly. I
Okay,
agree.
when you try to imitate other people na hindi
Yeah.
naman ikaw yun. Be authentic, be original. That's why, nandyan ka.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
one occasion then when I started working now in the city, like when I applied for the job, this is what I wanted to also to tell to our kababayan that it's like determination. Don't give up. Just try your hardest. Like when I was applying for the job in the city, there were like so many applicants, and it's like impossible to get me. Impossible because I was on the very last. They were all like really holding 3, 4 diplomas, and I was like, oh my god, what can I be? This world is very competitive. Okay, we cannot maybe fight, not fight, but we couldn't compete maybe of how much degree or masters we have. But as a person, you have to believe in yourself. Imagine for like 1,000 applicants, they were only getting 10 people, and I was number one on the list.
wow.
Yes, I was like, when I entered the interview room, and they were saying, oh, I'm sorry, but we already selected our applicants that are coming. It's like a short list. I said, please try to interview me. Try to interview me. I was like really begging.
Uh-oh.
When I started talking, the owner of the boss who was interviewing me said, okay, give her the uniform. She will start tomorrow. My God, really?
Oo. Ayan, ang daming nagko-comment. Sabi ni Miss Delia Sato from Japan. Meron tayong viewer from Japan watching, Tokyo, Japan. I love to hear success stories. Sana, Doc, you have this kind of episode more often kasi very inspiring. Surely, maraming makaka-relate sa mga kwento ng tagumpay, nakapupulutan ng aral. So, imagine, some of the viewers watching now, nakikita nila how inspiring you are na from probinsya, di ba? Lumaki, then pumunta sa city, and now hindi lang sa city, moving forward.
Yes, and I'm like really. I told you I'm gonna really cry because I'm so emotional. I'm sorry. Like,
Storya, di ba?
yeah, because I'm not expecting that this will be the reception of people to me.
Oo.
I was bullied before.
Oo.
I felt that I'm not included to the world, to the society. People were like really, oh, I'm sorry that I'm crying, but this like so happy, okay, yay!
So, happiness yan. Kasi pag naalala natin, di ba? Naaalala natin.
I was like really bullied where you don't belong here. And I said to myself that I don't want to prove that to anyone, what I am capable of doing, but I want to prove it to myself. So how much I strive, how much I work hard, I'm not doing it for anyone, but for myself and for my family. because they're the one I am the first person who believes in me at the first place before anyone. I am the first one. I am the number one fan of myself. I remember when people were like, because I'm a joker, I always make fun and jokes. When people started laughing at me, I laugh at myself as well. Yeah, I said, wow, I made people happy, and the reward for myself is to make fun of myself and make myself happy. So yeah.
Oh, and after your journey sa Philippines, what made you decide to live ang Pilipinas? Bakit ka umalis ng Pilipinas? Anong nag-motivate? You're working already, di ba? You're working in the Philippines.
I was working in the Philippines. It was stable already. I was stable. I was earning okay to survive, to help my family, and to at least to have light, to pay for the electricity because we're living with no lights. And then when I was working in the Philippines, I already moved my family a little bit more outside of the world because we were living in the nowhere, like in the Palayan. So we already moved a little bit more outside of our
sa Iloilo yan. Sa Iloilo.
Sa Iloilo, sa Guimaras. So, when I was in the Philippines, I was working already in the company. It was a stable job already. And then, I am a dreamer. I would say I am a dreamer. People could see me that you're different and you're special. Someone said to me, like an old lady growing up, I was 10 years old because at 10, I was selling vegetables in the market. I was working in the bakery. I was going to the mountain to get some fuel. You have to put yung kahoy, lagan mo dito. Yung pupunta ka ng bundok, tsaka kukuha ka ng kahoy, lagay mo dito. Yung heavy yan. Heavier than me. I was like carrying I was like maybe 10 kilos. The kahoy is like 50 kilos. And then we walked for like 2-3 hours. Yeah, from the mountain down to my village, and then we were selling the kahoy to make the fire para magluluto. Di ba doon walang kuryente, walang gasol. So I was doing that. And then sana ba ako? Okay, and then when I was in the city na, I started to change a little bit kasi when I was in the island, I was only living in the island. I wanted to go far, but I didn't know how. I said to myself, okay, I have to do something. So when I was in Iloilo, I started, understanding things. And I have 2 sisters in Hong Kong that time. So they said to me, hey, Chona, gusto mo bang pumunta dito sa Hong Kong? But you have to, kailangan mong iwanan yung trabaho mo sa Pilipinas. I was working, I was regular, okay naman yung well-paid naman somehow, kahit pa paano.
And then Hong Kong is your first country ba?
Yes, first country sa Hong Kong. So sabi ng kapatid ko, kung gusto mo pumunta dito, iwanan mo yung trabaho mo dyan. So I said, wow, thank you. Ito na yung gateway to heaven. Sinasabi ko.
Wow, we'll be leaving Philippines for a different life kahit papaano to help your family.
Yes. So sabi ko, okay, ngayon na medyo nakatulog na kami sa banig, hindi na kami parang tinapa na ganon. I want to do more. Kasi hindi ko pa nabalik yung mga nawala namin, yung mga yung kinagisnan ko. Yung goal ko talaga is to bring back whatever we have lost is as a return sa magulang ko. I did not ask anything kung anong ginawa nila. Gusto ko lang maibalik yung mga nawala. So, I went to Hong Kong. Nung pumunta ako ng Hong Kong, nagtrabaho ako, nag-alaga ako ng bata, naglilinis ako ng kubeta, lahat. Lahat.
Coming from working in a company na sa Philippines, and then moving to Hong Kong, parang bumalik ka working parang more on the household trabaho. Hindi ka nanibago?
No, I'm hardworking, Doc. For me,
wala ka na.
I can work, I can clean, I can wash dishes, maghugas ako ng plato, maglinis ako ng kubeta, maglinis ako ng it's okay. The same na nagtatrabaho ako sa opisina, pareho lang. Like, it's all about how, kung ano mo you're proud kung ano yung ginagawa mo. So,
is it not difficult? Because, syempre, may kasama kang employer sa bahay, ganun ba? Hindi ka ba
yung nangyari kasi sa sa akin, nung nangyari kasi sa akin, nung pumunta ako ng Hong Kong, may mga kapatid ako dyan, they tinulungan nila ako, and then, nangyari na yung hindi ko talaga tumaano. I'm so thankful to Jane Bactot, Caitlin, Dylan, Gareth Jones. Sila yung they're British, yung specific talaga. Binigyan lang ako ng freedom to live your life freely. That's why I studied Montessori in Hong Kong. And they're really nice family. They really accepted me as their own family. Caitlin Jones, I love you. We're Virgo team forever. She's now in Australia. We're also planning to work together to collaborate because she's working in like fashion field as well. So it was like at first I was holding yung wall ng bahay. I was crying, Doc. I was crying. I was crying because I miss my. Don't imagine, I came from the province, okay, maybe moved to the city, but still I'm provinciana, moving to the bigger city, and I'm in Hong Kong, especially very, very busy life. And then it was like a new thing for me. And I was crying not because of hard work, but I was crying like, it's like, thank you. Not because of, I was sad na nandun ako sa Hong Kong. I was like saying, thank you, Hong Kong. This will be like, yung mga tawag dito, yung sagot sa mga yung kadalanan ko. Kasi we have to go through in every yung buhay kasi it's a phase yun eh. You have to really have struggle. Then after you aim one phase, you have to go next and then next until you reach to the top of the pyramid that we wanted to be. You know?
Yeah, what is the important lesson that you've learned in Hong Kong? And gaano ka katagal dito sa Hong Kong?
I was in Hong Kong kasi dyan ko na met yung napangasawa ko na Italian. Yeah,
okay.
dyan ko siya na met.
Love of your life dito.
Yes, yung may anak kaming dalawa, babae. So dyan ko siya na met. Bali hindi naman matagal yung pagtrabaho ko kasi nung nagkakilala kami, siya na yung naging amo ko. Alam mo yan. Siya na yung naging amo ko. So siguro talaga, Doc, yung parang hindi talaga ako, nahirapan ako at first, pero nung naghihirap ako, nung umiyak ako na lahat na emotional na homesick, like lahat na adjustment, hindi ko yung tinake na negative na to give up. No, never. Sabi ko, I'm here for a reason. Nandito ako para sa pamilya ko. I will do my best to make them proud. So, habang naglilinis ako ng kubeta, Doc, instead na umiyak, kumakanta ako. Yes! Gumaganon ako. Kasi, yes, we are not only that we are paid to do that, but it's our yung willingness mo na yung Tagal Ilonggo willingness yung willing ka na to do everything para makamit mo yung yung dream mo. So yung life story ko sa Hong Kong, it was very very hard at first, and then nung huli na slowly naka-adjust tayo. Then dyan ko na met yung napangasawa ko, and so nabago na yung buhay ko ng nag-asawa na ako. And then nagtrabaho ako sa company din dyan sa Hong Kong. Yeah, nagtrabaho ako sa dance school, Red Shoe Dance, Southern School of Dance, and then sa production company where we also organize events and also yun.
And then after Hong Kong, and for sure, dami mo rin nakasama dito sa Hong Kong, marami ka rin naging friends dito sa Hong Kong.
Yes, it's like my second home.
Yeah, how difficult it was na after ilang years ka rin dito sa Hong Kong, na-meet mo yung mga friends mo dito, marami kang naging connection dito, dilipat ka na naman sa ibang bansa. Lumipat ka, pumunta ka ng Italy.
Yeah. Actually, when I moved here to Italy, it was a choice na shall I go or not? Kasi when I was in Hong Kong, I was working really, really well. I was very happy with the company that I was working. I mean, kumikita naman ako. I'm already able to support my family more than what I used to. So, kasi kailangan mo rin minsan you have to make a choice, either to choose your career or your family.
Oo.
So at that time, pinili ko yung pamilya ko na okay, I'm willing to sacrifice whatever I have here in Hong Kong. I was living kasi nung nasa Hong Kong ako, we were able to have helpers na yung tumutulong na sa amin. And then actually I want to share this kasi 'di ba we have helpers na sa Hong Kong. May nagkaroon kami ng helpers din sa Hong Kong. And then I was telling them my story na kung saan din ako nanggaling. Yung mayroon kaming dalawang katulong. So then tinatawag nila akong madam. Sabi ko, wag ba akong tawagin ng madam kasi we are all the same lang.
Oo, kasi hindi ba nagpapatawag ng madam?
Yeah.
Magpapatawag, parang, well.
Sabi ko, wag niyo kong tawagin ng Madam Chona lang kasi we are all the same. Nagkataon lang na kailangan, we need you. We are here as, to help each other. Sabi ko, so, yun na, yung nasa Hong Kong ako, I was working, well paid. We have also help because may dalawa akong anak na maliliit. Nung lumipat ako dito sa Italy, nabago lahat. I mean, life is beautiful in Europe. But people were telling me, okay, pupunta ka doon with dalawang maliit na bata, good luck na lang sa'yo. So, you know what I mean? Like, because nung pumunta ako dito, I didn't know how to speak the language. I didn't have any help. I was far away from my family. I was like totally alone except sa pamilya ko, sa dalawang bata tsaka sa tatay nila. So, nagkaroon ako ng depression as in like really, really, really severe. Yung like it's the end of the world na for you. Kasi coming from Hong Kong, I was living my life I was living my life to the fullest. I have help. We're living in the city, and then all of the sudden dito, I was all by myself. So nagkaroon ako ng depression, as in depression na talagang, I would say alarming. Na I really, 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 really bad. Na I could just say, okay, I want to give up. This is it. This is the end of my road, and until here, goodbye. But I said, okay, no, what is the reason why I left home? It's not to give up. I'm here because I know that I have a purpose. I have a reason. So, nung nagkasakit ako, I was like really taking help na talaga. Na talagang, you know what I mean? Kasi you're from the medical field. You know what I mean? Like, professional help. So one day I said, no, I have to help myself. I still have to do my duty kasi I not only to serve myself, my family, but I want to do something good for the people.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe not materially, but inspirational, or you can make them smile or happy. That's already a big thing for them. So I wanted to share to who is my mentor. I mean, my inspiration for being me now is Emily Lopez. She's the wife of Congressman Lopez before. She every Christmas she was coming to our island. Namimigay siya ng regalo sa mga bata. And then sabi ko, she's very gentle, she's very compassionate. She growing up every Christmas, kahit may regalo o wala, it's like I was waiting for her to come. So I said, I want to be that person. You know, I want to be like her. I could see myself like sa kanya na I want to be this inspiration, and she really inspired me for who I am right now. Emily Lopez. So when I was here in Milan, I was sick. It was like my downfall, and I said to myself, no, I have to pick myself up. I still have not finished my journey, and so I pick up myself up. I said, okay, no more crying. Be beautiful.
Yeah. Maaring marami tayong mga viewers ngayon na nanonood na pinagdadaanan din same situation sa'yo, because there are times you need to find or see someone inspiring para ikaw ay makaalis doon sa situation na nasa period of depression ka.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kung may tao na napagdaanan yon, nalampasan niya, kayo pong mga nanonood sa amin ngayon, tignan niyo po ang aming guest ngayon. Kung nalampasan po niya, mas malalampasan niyo rin po.
Yes.
It would take another journey because life is so precious. Life is beautiful.
Yeah.
Sabi nga ng mga viewers natin dyan, hindi natatapos ang problema sa ganito. Because every problem has a solution. May mga solution dyan. And look at Ms Chona now. Ang saya, ang dami mong napagdaanan, ang dami mong gustong i-achieve, pero nung na-achieve mo na, parang you tend to sacrifice because sometimes it's so difficult. Sacrifice between a career and your family. But in your case, you've decided to choose your family. Siguro naman, yung iba rin ganun ang pipiliin, diba?
Especially for our Philippine culture. We value family the most. Yeah.
Family is the most important. Oo, secondary ang career. But nowadays, maaaring sa iba ang priority nila over family. Pero, isipin po ninyo, sometimes we need to take further step. We need to, paano ba? Kailangan ba natin i-prepare ang sarili natin? Kailangan ba natin lawakan ng pag-iisip natin before we jump into the next step, di ba? But in your case, sabi mo nga, nandyan ka na, nakakita ka ng ibang tao na mag-i-inspire din sa'yo, si Congressman.
Emily Lopez.
Oo, yan. Naano pa natin si Congressman Lopez tuloy. Oo. Nakita mo siya, and then, wow, nabago niya ang life mo. Maaring yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, maari din ma-inspire sa storya mo.
You know what really, what is my, yung most fulfilling, yung most achievements ko sa buhay, aside from my career, from kung ano man yung makaya ko nang gawin, kung ano man yung mga success ko, is yung best na-achieve ko sa buhay is like little yung mga batang maliliit, like we're telling you, I want to be Chona when I grow up. So, you know, for every person we can inspire 1 million, and this 1 million could inspire 10 million until we cannot change the world, we cannot cover the whole sky, but we can be one of the shining star to give lights to the darkness. Oh, Doc!
Oo, correct. And now, nasa field ka na, ito na.
Yes.
People look up to you. Who would ever imagine that Ms. Chona would conquer the world?
Yeah, even me. It's like,
tatawagan kita minsan, magte-text ako sa'yo, Doc, nasa New York ako. Doc, nasa New York ako. Kailan ba tayo pwede magkita? Kailan ba tayo pwede mag-usap? Time zone mo.
I think it was the people who really put me for where I am.
Yeah.
Because I said to myself when I started, like nakikita ko na yung there's something bigger kasi mafe-feel mo, and at first I was afraid that how could I handle this. Na I asked for God, give it to me slowly because I want to be prepared.
Yeah, but my question now is, nandyan ka na sa Italy. Paano nag-start? Paano open ang world of fashion sa'yo?
Yes. Kasi,
ano yung connecting ano dito?
Yeah. Because there's no connection. I studied business administration, like finance. I studied Montessori. There's no connection to fashion at all. Yeah. But my mom is a dressmaker. And we were living in the small box, like where she was making dresses the whole time. So she became my inspiration. At a very young age, instead na maglaro ako or whatsoever, I choose to work in the palayan or magtrabaho na magpack ng sell vegetables in the market and to help my mom in her shop. So doon na habang tumutulong ako sa nanay ko, I think it's like yung passion ko nandun na. Yung passion ko nandun na I want to do something sa fashion ba. I was very creative. I remember I was 10 nang gumawa ko ng damit ko na first ever na damit na ginawa ko. And so I said na, okay, I want to be you. I want to be like you. To my mom, I want to be like you, nanay. And in the Philippines, we have to follow what our parents will tell us. You should study commerce. You have to be a teacher. You have to be a doctor. Yeah. So I followed her, but at the same time, in my heart is that I want to do something different because I want to be in the fashion field and I want to be different.
Mm. And then, nung nasa Italy ka na, kumuha ka na lang ba ng sketchbook,
No,
nag-design ka?
it was not an easy journey for me because Milan is world's fashion capital. Nandito yung lahat ng mga best of designers, of agencies, of best of people when it comes to fashion. We are world's fashion capital. So I started first as a modeling agency, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my gateway.
Oo.
I started as a modeling agency, and then people were telling me, "Are you crazy to open a modeling agency in Milan where there's a big agencies are there?" I said, yes, I'm crazy, but this is what I want to do. And then I wanted to be different. What I did was I focused on our Filipino models and talents because sabi ko, they have so much beauty, they have so much talent, and they were kept in the box. And I want to be the instrument to show to the world we are beautiful. I mean, not only of the outlook of the color of our hair and our skin, but Filipinos are really, really kind people. Very, not all naman, pero majority, meron tayong yung tawag dito, Doc, yung pagmamalasakit, masaya tayo, mapagbigay tayo. So, I was like, my goal was, okay, I want to show to the world the beauty of Filipinos in Milan. In Milan. So, I opened.
Oo, kasi sabi mo nga, is a fashion capital, and ang pinapasukan mo, syempre, pag baguhan ka, hindi ka naman papansinin. Okay, sino ba ito?
Exactly.
Kabago-bago. Nakarinig ka ba ng mga salita na gano'n?
I heard a lot. I heard a lot, and they were telling me that you will never make it. You will never make it. Maybe you will only last 4 months or maximum 1 year, and I'm already like in my 5th year. And
lockdown, di ba?
yeah. And I'm working with bigger productions. I was working with Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler, the Netflix movie. Meron akong marami akong dinalang Filipino talents doon. I was in Dolce & Gabbana, Doc.
Oo nga talagang grabe composed the ka na mga sikat dyan sa fashion world.
Yes, and what really made people liking me, like yung nagustuhan, sorry yung English kasi minsan, like balik-balik na, yung nagustuhan ako ng tao, like they said that magaan ka katrabaho, masaya ka. They were looking for me kung wala ako doon. Call Chona. And before I was trying to give my time because of course you have to, to adjust and connect to more people. And nung nag-start ako ng agency ko, Doc, really God knows, it was like overnight. It was overnight. Some people were questioning me, but bigger productions and brands were trusting me because marami akong nabigay ng mga Filipino models na I was proud of sa kanila.
Oo. Ayun, ang daming nakaka-relate, Ms. Chona. Si Ertel Ramos, sabi niya, ang daming mga God's plan is the best plan, sabi niya. So inspiring woman, sabi ni Miss De La Cruz. Tapos, Hel Jardine, beautiful inside out. Ang dami
I love you.
Oo, dami nagko-comment sa ating episode ngayong gabi. But anyway, from agency to runway, and then, hindi nawawala sa'yo yung you are trying to help out pa rin.
Yes.
You are trying to go back dun sa roots mo.
Yeah.
Sa Guimaran, sa Iloilo. Na despite sa naabot mo, how many countries have you traveled? How many fashion events ang pinupuntahan mo, nasalihan mo? Hindi pa rin nawawala yung you are trying to help the Filipino community, particularly sa local sa lugar ninyo, na you are trying to promote yung product doon. So, paano yun? Binibigyan mo sila ng livelihood? Yung materials?
So we are a sustainable designer. I'm working with Martin, our CSO, Chief Sustainability Officer, and Andreas Volkmar. Sabi ko na he really gave me strength and really motivates me and push me to. He's like the next person after myself who really believe in me. Na Chona, you can do it. So after I opened my brand, I partnered with Andreas Volkmar. He's my business partner, and Martin. And then we are more focusing on how to change fashion world in our way. Because of course, when you say fashion world, it's luxurious, like mga kumikinang, and it was like really a big competition for me at first. Kasi people should remember you. Kasi everyone could make their own brand, but not everyone na maalala ng tao. And I think guided lang talaga ako ng Panginoon na He really gave me whatever my heart and mind desires. Kasi nung nag-open ako ng brand ko, my goal was I want to help Filipinos. In what way? By using Filipino fabrics like our hablon. What happened is that now our plan is to go to this community. We are working with the community from Antique, a small waivers association. I think they're one of the smallest and a little bit more of the outskirts of the city. So that was our goal, to reach to the unreachable.
Yeah, para sa Philippine products, di ba? Promoting.
Yes, and then we're working with indigenous people as well, yung mga native products nila, yung mga handmade. So it's like all over the world na rin yung mga products. And then we were I can't say all, but so many of them, like we're using hablon, we're using organic fabrics, we're using recycled as well, like this one.
The one at sa likod mo, yung red gown na yan, it's made of what?
Sorry, made of what? It's a mix of like hablon and pineapple silk, and then recycled fabrics. And then yung partner namin in the Philippines, Oliver Solveta, he's the best. He's the best. He is the best. Siya yung head namin dyan, yung nag-supervise and sa production team. Kasi what we are aiming for is that we want to give more of the livelihood and work to the Filipinos. Lalo na nung pandemic. During pandemic, maraming companies nag-close and we are the one opening. So we gave more work to the waivers. We gave more work to sa mga sa Philippines, and then also we're helping. Our goal is to get yung production team namin. Gusto namin makabuo ng team of mga working student na nag-aaral ng dressmaker, na hindi nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Then they have that chance to apply their knowledge, and we like to learn. And kasi minsan mahirap ka na mag-apply in the bigger company, lalo na pag hindi ka, you don't have that qualification. In our case, we don't look for that qualification. We look for the capability ng isang tao, yung kung anong purpose niya. What is your goal? What is your purpose? We want to work with someone who has a purpose and goal, why you are doing this. Not just because you want to earn.
It's so nice kasi ang maganda rin sa'yo, you are trying to help yung kababayan din natin na nawalan ng trabaho or walang trabaho, and promoting the Philippine fabrics, textile.
Culture as well, and our traditions.
That's why siguro kaya maraming tumatangkilik sa mga clothes ninyo is because of that culture. At hindi pa rin nawawala ang pagka-Pilipino sa'yo despite na wala ka na sa Philippines, maraming taon ka nang wala sa Philippines.
Like more than half of my life, I left the country. So, it's a choice kasi, Doc. It's a choice either to stay who you are or be someone that not you are.
And hindi ka natatakot na you are trying to share your knowledge to others. You are trying to help others, the community. At hindi lang dun sa lugar ninyo. You are trying to go out pati sa Antique. Mga taga-Antique po sa inyo.
Watch out! Sa Patnungo,
group natin.
Oo.
Tapos yung mga, nakita ko nga sa video news before, yung mga bata, mga sa lugar ninyo na
Yes.
siguro pag
Yeah, I wanted to, this like, I wanted to share kasi meron akong, I've been doing this as secret, it's a
Oh.
secret mission for myself. I have been doing this for like, I think 10, 15 years already, that every Christmas I was giving, meron pa, I was like, trying to share my, kung ano man yung makakaya ko. Kasi that was Inday Emily Lopez was doing before when I was growing up. She was giving us toys, yung mga, pag Christmas maliit lang na bag kasi marami namang Pilipino, hindi kayang, ano. And then, in my mind, I said, I am her. Ano ba yun? Tama ba yun?
Oo, correct.
Ako siya. Like, I'm her version. Kasi,
sometimes we ganyan tayo eh. Pag nakakakita tayo na lumaki ka na merong kang ina-idolize na doing some good sa ibang tao. And then when you grow up, sasabihin mo, I wanna be like her. So
I wanna be, I said, I wanna be like Inday Emily when I grow up, and I want to share my whatever I could. So, I mean, at the beginning, medyo limited lang yung source ko kasi hindi naman malaki yung income ko. So, I was doing it like really, really secret. Like kami lang ng mga pamangkin ko. We were walking up on the mountain like mga 2 hours walk sa mga bundok-bundok, and then we were giving food to people. Meron na pong video yan na it was like I said somehow, Lord Panginoon, mapalad pa rin ako na wala kaming makain and all kasi maraming worse than us.
Blessing na dumarating pa rin. No? Kagaya ni si Sing Soul. Am I right? If I pronounce it correctly, sabi niya, hello from Guimaras. And during the birthday daw, sabi niya, Emily always celebrates her birthday with Guimaras noon, even after her term as a congresswoman.
Yes, exactly.
Sana makapunta ako dyan para makita ko rin.
Yeah, we have to go there.
Then, pupunta tayo dyan
so,
sa lugar.
So, going back to my, bago ko makalimutan, going back to my, yung mission ko, it's a back to school program. I was helping yung mga neighborhood namin, na I was helping them na makapag-aral, giving them sa mga pang-enrollment nila, school supplies, and I was very determined kasi ako, Doc, kahit na almost impossible, I will make it possible. So, all these years, lumalaki na yung nagagawa ko, not only for sharing material things, but also educating them how to clean the surroundings, how to, because dengue is also a very, very serious problem sa atin because of the, hygiene. And yung tatay ko is one of the most hardworking, masipag sa buong mundo. I would say na, nililinis niya pati yung kalsada, nililinis ng tatay ko yan. And then, I think I got it from my father.
Kasipagan, no?
Kasipagan talaga. And then, being charitable, yung matulungin, I got it from my mother, I think, because growing up, kahit na naghihirap kami, naalala ko na foster house kami, marami siyang pinag-aaral. Yeah, so
iba na. Because sometimes, in good karma, sabi nga nila, whatever you do sa others, sometimes in 1,000 folds babalik sa'yo. Sometimes you don't expect it or hindi ka naghihintay ng kapalit, but dumarating sa'yo. Right?
Like kahit na sabihin ko, I have to buy a new clothes this month because I work hard. I said, no. There are people who needs more.
You are helping also yung mga young talents.
Yes.
Mga talent ng Filipinos, mga models.
We are promoting young talents because the reason of that is that hindi kasi, minsan kasi they have so much to offer pero they don't have that
network or connection.
Sorry, Doc?
So minsan sometimes wala silang connections, yung network.
Yeah. So I said to myself na, wow, I'm blessed na nilagay ko dito ng Panginoon. There's a reason kung bakit niya ako pinili. So I want to make use of this in the right way. I want to help Filipino talents, like Filipinos.
Are you doing a collaboration now with some designers as well?
Yeah, I am working with Michael Cinco. I am working with big production here also in Italy. Now we are preparing a movie for nailagay namin sa Netflix. Ito, and then of course in every project that I do, I always think of how could I give back. I have to find way to give back. Like what we did in Dubai, we raised money to help Buklod Kalinga orphanage, headed by Sister Resme, and of course Simone Rota. Hi Simone Rota, he's a Philippine footballer based in Milan. And so he's an orphan as well. He live in Buklod Kalinga, and what made me really inspired us to help Buklod Kalinga is that you could feel yung ano nila, you could make connection. There's a story behind, and so for everything that we do, kahit na nasa New York kami, nasa Paris kami, inside the Eiffel Tower, kahit nasa 5-star hotel kami, there's always something that we prepare for a good cause.
Chona, if I wanna ask this, if you wanna, kung babalikan lang natin ulit, at makikita mo ang sarili mo, your 6-year-old version, anong sasabihin mo dun sa 6-year-old version na Chona? Ngayon, ano sasabihin mo sa kanya?
Wow, you did great.
Okay.
You did great. You're a dreamer and keep chasing your dream. Because 6 years old me, I remember everything in the past until now. I could see, nakikita ko yung sarili ko na nakaupo ako sa palayan. I was looking at my house like this, a small white house. I was saying, someday I will build a white house here. Yun yung dream ko. Yun yung dream ko. And then I could see children that are walang makain, walang papasok kami sa school, walang proper na damit and all, and nasabi ko sa sarili ko, someday padamitan natin sila. At age of 6, I think mga 8. Yun yung mga ganun. Then I would say to my 6-year-old self na, Chona, you did great, you're a fighter, you're strong, you keep dreaming, and it doesn't stop here. It's continuous.
How about during the time, mag-flashback lang tayo ulit, nung time na bago kang dating sa Italy, depressed ka, na ito, ano sasabihin mo sa kanya?
The moment yung downfall ko, sabihin ko na you wasted your time. You wasted half of your life. You wasted half of your life kasi I think I choose to it's a choice kasi talaga minsan, pero it wasn't long enough until I realized na Chona.
Sometimes, nagdadaan tayo talaga. Dumadaan tayo sa period of downfall natin or period of depression natin. But the most important is, paano tayo mag-bounce back? And for sure, you are surrounded with people.
Beautiful people.
Nice, beautiful people that are nice to you. And sila makakatulong. So sa mga viewers natin na nakaka-experience din ng mga ganyan, look at our guest tonight. Look at diba? Fighter, dreamer.
Yung masasabi ko talaga sa mga viewers natin, mga OFW na napagdaanan ko rin yung mga napagdaanan nyo, take it as an inspiration kung ano yung napagdaanan nyo ngayon, and then be the creator of your own life, and just be the designer of yourself and the creator of your life.
Yes.
Yung masabi ko kasi we create our own destiny. Minsan destiny comes with luck and determination and hard work. Kung saan dapat nandun, be the creator of your life and the designer of yourself, because you can choose kung anong magiging ano ka. You can choose kung either you remain the person of who you are right now, or you decide to be someone else na hindi naman ikaw. So, it's all about choices, hard work talaga, determination talaga. Don't ever think to quit. Ever. For me, I don't even know what is the meaning of quit or quitter, because never came cross in my mind.
Correct.
Yung laban lang.
Correct. Tama yan na 2021, laban lang.
And then 2021, I'm so happy for 2020. Thank you so much, 2020. And we're coming for 2021. We have our 14 countries world tour. 14.
Alam mo ba Hong Kong dyan sa 14 na yan? Hindi.
Yes.
Yes.
In 2021, we will be traveling the world. The goal is it's a challenge for us, and it's also yung inspiration namin dito is to fight against depression and mental health kasi issue, kasi meron akong mga nakilalang mga tao na because of depression, because of the pandemic, they cut yung, I can't say this, pero gumawa sila ng something na to end yung buhay nila because hindi nila makaya. Para sa kanila, there's no future. No, there's always future for everything. We cannot cover the whole sky like what I said, but we can be one of the shining star up there to not only to give whatever you could materially, but to inspire, to work hard, I have so many people every day, hundreds messaging me, not because of congratulating me of what I have achieved, but they are messaging me to say thank you so much for such an inspiration to me, to my family.
So, knight and shining armor nila.
Yes, parang ganun ba?
But anyway, I hope na sa susunod, guess naman natin yung mga models mo para makilala ng viewers natin ang mga models.
Yes, yeah. I wanted to say hi pala. Okay lang ba, Doc? I wanted to say hi to all my Milano models, Milano supporters. I wanted to say hello to Victoria, to Olivia DiPiore, her mom, Vicky, Rebecca, Solis, Kyla, Alexia, Antonia, Christina, Dawn, these are from the America, Dawn, Natalia, Shireen, Anja, Laura, Jacqueline,
makalimutan ka, ha?
Andrea, Maria, and George, and who else? Alena, and Maria, and Rauchi, and people on the go, all the Filipino communities, Brian the Adventure, Michael Cinco, Angelina, Ronan, I love everyone.
Anyway, sige, mamaya pasasalamatan din natin yung iba mamaya. And since pinangako natin sa mga viewers natin kaninang opening natin na mamimigay tayo ng
we can start with the t-shirt.
T-shirt. Open lang po ito, ha? Open lang po ito sa mga taga Hong Kong para po hindi mahirap ipadala sa inyo. Kung may mga kamag-anak kayo dito sa Hong Kong, pwede rin. Sige. Yan.
Yes, look at that.
Yes, very good. Nice shirt.
This is 100% organic. It's made of recycled materials. So
Okay.
it's really cool, comfortable. It's eco-friendly, and it's vegan approved.
Okay, vegan approved pa, ha?
Okay, I wanted to ask the viewers kung
open lang,
if they remember. Sorry.
Open lang ito sa mga viewers natin sa Hong Kong, di ba?
Yeah, we can do it in Hong Kong.
Ang question na pong ito para sa mga taga Hong Kong lang, ha? Ulit, ito pong question ni Ms Chona, mag-a-ask po siya ng question. Yung pong mga sasagot, titignan ko po kung sino sasagot sa inyo na una. Siya po
May nanonood from Hong Kong? May nanonood from Hong Kong?
Yeah, daming nanonood from Hong Kong. At kasi daming nanonood from Hong Kong. Okay? Tapos, magtatanong po si Ms Chona, pag nasagot niyo po yung tanong niya, ang price pong, unang price ay yung t-shirt, white t-shirt na Milano.
Yes,
so,
limited version.
Limited version pa. Ayan. Organic pa yung t-shirt.
It's vegan approved. It's environmental friendly. So, ito yung tatanungin ko sa inyo.
Sige,
okay, I have to think, okay?
Baka na sobrang hirap nun, walang masagot yung mga viewers natin.
Okay, ito yung gusto kong tanong sa kanila. Kahit isang growing up.
Sandali, Ms Chona, merong nag-ano dito, si Eileen Badillo. Pwede po bang maglaro kahit di taga Hong Kong, kahit walang prize? Friend, baka si Eileen, baka model mo ba?
Hi Eileen, she's from Milan maybe.
From Milan.
I'm not sure, but if she's from Milan, I'm not sure.
Oo. Sige, kung may ka, Miss Eileen, ha, may tawag dito, may friend kang dito sa Hong Kong, sa kanya na bibigay.
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
Sige, bahala po kayo. Sige.
Philippines to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is my second home.
Yes.
So much, so huge support in Hong Kong, Doc. It's like really one after Philippines, Hong Kong. I have like whole Hong Kong. I love you, Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exclusive from Hong Kong.
Ano?
Oo. Sige. Ayan na, pati si
Ito
Kiam
yung-
Jardine. Ako sasali, sabi niya. Ang dami nagko-comment, gusto sumali. So, yung mga sasali, mag-comment lang po kayo dyan. No? Sige.
Ito
First
yung
question na.
ito yung question ko. Okay, growing up, nung bata ako, okay, obviously, I was working sa Palayan, sa rice field. That's our headliners there. Aside from nagtrabaho ko sa Palayan, ano pa yung naging trabaho ko na para kumita, para makatulong sa pamilya ko, na without any, na hindi by force, pero I was willing to do. Yung meron akong nagtrabaho kasi ako, aside from nagtrabaho ko sa Palayan, meron pa akong 3 ginawa. Nagtrabaho ko tsaka
natin kung sino. Baka hindi sila nanonood. Yung mga taga-Hong Kong, hindi sila nanonood.
Hindi sila nanonood kahit sino, Doc.
Sige, sagot lang po kayo. Ito, si Jocelyn Aquino, nag-message, nagtitinda ng gulay.
Ay, tama!
Congratulations, Miss Jocelyn Aquino. Kayo po ay nanalo nung t-shirt, tama ba?
Yes!
Nauna po si Miss Jocelyn Aquino. Okay? Ayan, nanalo. Congratulations, Miss Jocelyn Aquino. Nanalo po kayo ng white Milano t-shirt.
Milano for me t-shirt. It's limited edition lang siya.
Limited edition. Congratulations. Sandali, isulat ko yung mga pangalan ng mga nanalo.
Oy, tama, Miss Jocelyn. Thank you so much. Naalala mo,
Nanonood si... Saan si Miss Jocelyn? Miss Jocelyn, taga saan po kayo sa Pilipinas? Sandali, baka hindi siya taga Hong Kong. Tanungin muna natin. Miss Jocelyn, taga Hong Kong po ba kayo? Nahuli yung mga yung iba. Miss Jocelyn, tayo natin siya. Ay, excited natin. Nagpaparaffle tayo sa TV. Ay, sa net. Sa YouTube channel natin. Sige, pangingihint. Yes, Miss Jocelyn, taga saan? Parang kinakausap ko lang siya, nagchat siya dito. Taga saan? From Hong Kong daw siya. Taga saan po kayo sa Philippines?
Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you, Miss Jocelyn. Miss Jocelyn, we have a show coming in Hong Kong. Okay, Doc, can I say yung shows namin for 2021?
Sige.
Yeah, okay, for 2021, we will be traveling in 14 cities in 12 months. So we will be kicking off in Milan because, of course, I'm from Milan. So we will start in Milan, Paris, Cannes, Singapore, Bucharest, New York, Frankfurt, Dubai, Bosnia and Serbia, and Russia, and in December, we will be coming to Hong Kong and the Philippines.
Wow!
With my whole team. So we will, with my whole team, Milano team, like Andreas, Martin, and my whole traveling team. Wait, have to make sure that I didn't forget anyone. So to all my Milano models, if I forget your names, I'm sorry. I love you all. So Miss Jocelyn, we would really appreciate and would be honored to meet you when we come to Hong Kong. That's in December, but time, mabilis lang yung panahon, and because we will be having a show there for our fight against depression.
Gawin natin model si
Yes, why not? Of course, yeah, she can. We're all open and free for and she's so special kasi she's the first ever nakasagot. May nagsagot bang iba, Doc?
Meron nagsagot ng iba. Do you want to have another question naman? Para
Okay.
Another question. Invalid po lahat ito yung second question. Anong price mo? The second question natin. Anong price?
Yung second question ko, yung magiging price is this one is white, di ba? For Miss Jocelyn.
Yes, Miss.
This one is black naman.
Black. Yan. Black t-shirt. Milano. Yan.
I have to show. It's like black. It's black.
Okay. Si Miss Josie, white. Okay. Yeah. Ang second winner natin. So, anong question natin sa pangalawa?
Yung sa pangalawang question ko.
Ayan. Ay, sabi pala ni Miss Josie, si Miss Josie, sabi niya, actually, you are very famous. One of my friend boss show your photo attending party with yellow dress with sombrero.
Thank you. Yes.
Oo, kilala ka nila.
Thank you.
Taga Pangasinan daw si si Jocelyn Aquino. Ayan.
Oh.
Biglang sumikat itong si Miss Jocelyn Aquino.
Yes, Jocelyn. Miss Jocelyn is already our model. Papamodel namin si Miss Jocelyn. Imimit namin siya sa December and we will have a great time together with Jocelyn.
Yan. Second question.
Yung second question ko will be this black, t-shirt.
Kung sino po yung unang lumilitaw sa aking screen na sinasabi ko siya po yung nanalo, ha? Okay, kung babasa ko.
Dok, baka magka-problema tayo niyan. No, ito na lang ha, yung unang maka-attract ng attention mo talaga. Kasi di ba, sa buhay natin kasi,
ako naman nakakakita dito, nakakakita dun sa screen.
Dok, sa buhay dito, I really believe na talagang destiny ni Ms Jocelyn Aquino kasi sa buhay natin, meron talagang maka-attract ng attention mo. You will shine like shining shooting star, what do you call that? So, yung name niya na lumabas sa'yo, so,
yan, may nanonood.
Problema tayo dyan, Dok.
Hi sis, I'm watching. I'm proud of you, sabi ni Catherine. Nanonood.
Thank you, Catherine.
No problem. Ang saya lang, sabi ni Miss Eileen. Ang saya-saya mga ka-chat natin ngayong gabi.
Miss Eileen, ano ba yung sagot ni Miss Eileen? Sumagot ba si Miss Eileen?
Si Miss Eileen, sandali, babalikan ko lang yung conversation natin. Dali. Asan ba? Kasi ang dami na, sumobra na yung mga sabi niya, asan ba? Nawawala. Nasaan ba? Kasi bilis, mamaya ko nalang babalikan.
Mamaya na lang. Yung second question ko.
Si Miss Hannibal, Honeylove, si, ano pangalan nito? Si General Ann, lahat po kayo sumali. Sige, basta taga Hong Kong kayo, ha? Oo. Yung mga taga hindi taga Hong Kong kasi po mahirap magpadala.
Yung second question ko is, second question ko sa kanila.
The question ng price yung black.
Black naman siya.
Black na Milano, organic.
Organic siya, vegan, and made of recycled materials. Feels like a silk. It's like, you're like so warm and comfortable. You need to have one, so you have to join the team.
Eileen, taga saan si Miss Eileen? Taga Milan siya?
I'm not sure kasi, ano apelyido niya?
Badillo.
I think taga Milan si Miss Eileen. I think she's Ilongga.
Miss Ilongga din.
I think she's Ilongga.
Sabi ni Miss Eileen, nauna ako. Kasi sa screen ko po biglang lumabas si Miss Jocelyn.
Nauna daw siya.
Miss Eileen Badillo, kunin niyo na lang po ang price niyo kay Ms Chona.
Dito na lang sa bahay. Hindi na yung
nasa Milan daw siya. Ayan, nasa Milan. Kasi ito, nag-comment siya. Miss Eileen Badillo, maraming salamat po, ha. Yan. Taga Milan siya. Yan, may supporter.
Yeah, she's Ilongga. Yung second question ko is, nung after ng Hong Kong, when I came to Italy, ano ba yung naging hadlang? Ito kasi medyo konting kasi hindi to natin nabigyan ng masyadong time kanina. Ano ba yung naging hadlang ng yung reason nung lumipat ako dito? I was alone, 'di ba? Nung lumipat ako, sabi ko, I was alone. So nagkaroon ako ng problema. Ano ba yung nagiging hadlang ano ba yung reason kung bakit ako nalungkot na from big city to Milan na naging hadlang? Ano ba yung tawag do? Ito kasi nagkaroon kasi ako ng dalawang really na hindi ko mawala yung naging reason ko yung big adjustment ko nung pumunta ako dito.
Anong naging big adjustment ni Ms Chona nung pumunta siya sa Italia from Hong Kong? Yes. Yan. Ang susunod na question, ang second question po, ano po ang naging hadlang sa...
Ano yung nagiging parang reason kung bakit, ano ba yung tawag doon, Dok? Hi, Andreas, Volkmar, and Martin. Hi, Catherine.
Bakit siya nagkaroon ng parang depression? Parang gano'n. Ano ang pinakahadlang? Okay?
Ano yung naging parang reason?
Hindi ka pwede sumali ulit.
Sino sumali? Jocelyn?
Jocelyn, hindi ka pwede sumali ulit.
Si Jocelyn talaga, nagbabad talaga. Miss Jocelyn, ha?
Oo, anong naging hadlang niya? Nanalo! Ayan, si Annalisa. Tama ba si Annalisa?
Ano
Ang
sabi
sagot
niya?
niya, alone with 2 kids na walang alam na salita.
Right! My
Right!
God! Thank you
Congratulations!
so much!
Mona Lisa Esmeralda. Tama ba?
Meaning to
Tapos,
say, meaning to say talaga, Doc, talagang nakikinig talaga siya kasi hindi natin ito nabiglar ng highlight kanina eh.
oo, hindi niya
This for
na-highlight
you,
pero,
Mona Lisa.
ayan.
This for you, and we will see you in Hong Kong, okay? We will see you in Hong
Lisa
Kong.
Esmeralda. Yung black naman, black. Okay. Oo, yan.
Andrea,
Congratulations.
Andres and Martin, we are sharing our hoodies and t-shirts right now.
Yes. So,
And Milano. We are
kasi
seeing
ang
people.
sagot ang sagot halos nila is depression. Oo, yun po yung naging problem ni Ms Chona. Pero ang pinaka nag-trigger po dun sa depression niya is because hindi po niya maano yung salita nila, yung language
Yeah,
nila.
and then, like magbisa ka lang, and then hindi ka makapagsalita, and big adjustment kasi natin mga Filipino yung Doc dito when you're coming from a country na hindi sila nagsasalita ng English.
Oo.
Problema din yun.
Oo, ayan Oo. So at least si Eileen na nanonood talaga, si Miss Eileen Badillo. Dahil nag-iisa po kayo, kaya na-depress po kayo.
Tama.
Tapos si Miss Jocelyn na sumasali na naman. Get yourself. Si Miss Delia nanonood din kasi depression ang sagot niya. Pero ang tama si Annalisa. Alone with 2 kids at walang alam na salita.
Yes.
Okay. Nanonood ng mga viewers natin. Ang gagaling ng mga viewers natin.
Ay, grabe. So touched talaga. I love you all.
Oh, yan. Sige. O ano pa? Meron pa?
Ito na yung grand prize natin kasi if they go to our website, mmmilano.online, mmmilano.online, one word siya.
Okay.
Kung punta sa ng mmmilano.online, makikita nila yung products namin doon. Ito pala yung 3 limited na special edition namin muna. So makikita nila yung price ng napanalunan nila. So, like makikita nila doon kung ano yung what is it made for, kung ano yung lahat, yung description. So, ito na yung grand prize natin.
Grand prize.
Yes!
Ano ang grand prize natin sa mga winner, mga viewers natin? Oh, wow, hoodie.
So,
hoodie.
Very comfortable. If makikita nila sa lahat ng shows ko, I was only wearing hoodies.
Oo.
Sa mga majority ng shows ko, like New York, Paris, Milan, Dubai, everywhere in the world, pag nagtitake ako ng bow sa stage, you hardly see me wearing dress. Very little lang, very konti lang. Normally, in general, I was wearing my hoodies. Kasi nagawa ko siya ng hoodie dress. It's so comfortable, vegan siya. It feels like a silk. If you can feel, hi Martin, Volkmar, and Andreas. It's really, really, really comfortable, especially for winter and like, malalamig na panahon. Really, you will have one of yours, Doc. It's already on the way.
Oo.
So, yung tanong ko is that,
na-excite na naman ang mga kababayan natin.
talaga, Doc? Doc, talaga, excited ba sila?
Oo, dumadag sa mga questions. Yung pong mga nanalo, si Miss Jocelyn at saka si Miss Annalisa Esmeralda, excluded na po kayo. Give chance to others. Sabi nila. Okay. Ang final question natin.
Doc, ito na. So, pupuntahin mo sila sa
punta sila doon.
mmmilano.online. So, para makita na yung products namin doon. So, ito yung tanong ko sa viewers. It's special prize. Everyone in the whole world, masasabi ko whole world, China, Mongolia, all over the world, they wanted to have one of this really.
Actually, yes.
We have like millions of our, not millions, but maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people were asking for that. That's why we always run out of stuff. Yung magiging yung tanong ko is that, ano ba yung sinabi ko sa, what did I said to my 6 years old self? Yung first word na sinabi ko.
Oh, ayan na. Pati yata ako, hindi ko alam.
Yung first word na sinabi ko, what did What did I said to my 6 years old self? I mean, looking back at your 6 years
Looking
old
back,
self,
oo. Anong sinabi ni Ms.
ano,
Chona
what,
kanina
yeah.
nung tinanong ko siya, anong sasabihin niya doon sa kanyang 6 years old self? O, ayan ha, mga viewers.
Yes!
Kasi hinihintay natin si Ms.
Kasi
Jocelyn.
yung first word yung first word,
First
kasi
word.
we have to first word talaga, Miss Ranabe akong first word talaga, na yun talaga yung ano ko, yung parang kilabot ko.
Ayan, si Miss Eileen sumagot, kaso si Miss Eileen hindi ano
Ang sagot niya. Baka tama yan, kasi yung kailangan sumagot yung iba.
Dapat sumagot yung iba. Okay, yung taga Hong Kong po, taga Hong Kong. Kasi si Miss Eileen, bibigyan na lang ni Miss Chona doon.
Baby, I will give you Miss Eileen hoodies tsaka t-shirts. Ilongga yun, Miss Eileen.
Oo, taga Ilongga din siya, proud Ilongga. Sabi ni Esmeralda, wow, sabi ni Esmeralda, asan ba? Wow, memorize yan, sabi niya. Wala pa you're strong, sabi ni Honey Love.
Hindi, medyo ganun na rin, pero konti lang.
konti lang. Kat Del Valle, help my mom in the shop. Sabi doon. Hindi nila nakuha yun. Hindi nila nakuha ang...
What did I say to my 6-years-old self? Ayan, hindi maabutan tayo ng bukas dito, Dok.
Walang makasagot. Sabi ni Honey Love, you're strong. Okay.
Pero parang ganun na rin. Pero
Catherine Clark. Hindi ko alam taga saan si Catherine
Clark. Si Miss
Clark.
Catherine from Hong Kong.
From Hong Kong, ang sagot ni Miss Catherine Clark, you can do it. You can do it. General Ann,
isa pa.
sabi naman ni General Ann, I want more. Honey Love, you ate brave. Ay, ano daw? Hong Kong din si Catherine Clark. Kaso mali daw po yung sagot, Catherine.
No, yung Catherine Clark talaga almost You are brave, she said.
Almost near, Miss Catherine Clark.
Yeah, almost near. Yung isang word lang talaga.
Go for it. Go for it, sabi ni Honey Love. Hindi.
Okay, I will choose for Catherine and Honey Love, no? Kasi pero yung mas malapit talaga is kay Catherine.
You did great. You did great, Honey Love.
Oh, you did great, yes. That's the right word.
You did great, Honey Love.
That was the right word. You did great.
You did great. Okay? So, ang nanalo ng hoodie, si Miss Honey Love. Honey Love, congratulations, Honey Love. Honey Love. Yan.
Wow, hi, Honey Love. Catherine, almost talaga, sister. Thank you so much. You're watching pala. I love you.
Ayan. Sa time stop ko, Honey Love, you did great.
Yeah, you did great talaga yung sinabi ko first words. Sarili ko na you did great, Chona. You did that.
Kung nagawa ni Ms. Chona, magagawa nyo rin po.
Yes. Yung masabi ko, we are the creator of our life and the designer of ourselves.
Yan. Congratulations, sabi ni Ertel. Maraming salamat, Ms. Chona. Sana
thank you so much.
Hindi dito nagtatapos ito. I wish you more this coming 2021. I know maraming yung sinabi mong bansa na pupuntahan nyo this year 2021. Please be safe. Regards to Martin na nanonood ngayon.
Martin and Andreas, thank you so much. And also I would like to say thank you so much to the Volkmar families from Catherine. These are the family of Andreas and Martin. Catherine from Christine Zvinia. Andreas and Martin, they're really one of yung mga taong tumulong sa akin talaga, Doc, na magiging matatag. Kasi minsan, although how much courage and gusto nating maabot yung pangarap natin, we really need at least 5 people to create this dream come true. We need that in I mean. And hindi lang sila yung tao na basta-basta mo lang makikita like in your daily lives. They will come into your life in the most perfect and special perfect time talaga. So thank you so much, Volkmar family. Thank you so much also to the Rocas family. I wanted to say thank you also to them. I appreciate everyone. Simone's mom, Roberta, and I want to say thank you to Bonbon in Hong Kong. I love you, Kuya. And Marina Malaya and all Milano models. This I forgot. Angela and Sally. I forgot. Ensberger. I forgot about them. And I forgot to mention earlier. And everyone who was supporting me. Thank you so much, Sis Mylene, Kevin, Direct, Doc. I'm so thankful talagang to you para sa
Thank
iyo.
you so much. Every time, hindi pa rin nawawala yung ano mo, the charisma, the
Yes,
love,
thank you. So,
yung
I hope na...
I really regret the time that you invited me when I was in New York na manood sana kami ng fashion. Kaso nga lang yung the schedule talaga. Nire-regret yung time na yon na but don't worry, sabi mo nga, may time pa rin naman.
Yeah, there's always perfect timing for everything. Everything. Pag right time, Doc, it will find way. Pag hindi pa right time, talagang you have to wait for the right time.
Yes, so i-greet lang natin yung mga friends natin nanonood. Probably your friends as well. The Milano, the brand, the brand. Thank you, Ms Chona, Dr. Mike, Andreas and Martin, and the Bokma. Sabi. And then Eileen Badillo, more power sa'yo. Catherine Clark, sabi niya, see you very soon. Sis,
yes. Thank you. I love you, sister.
Si Miss Delia Sato nanonood from Japan. Ayan, may bago.
Miss Delia, we are going to Japan as well. Our plan is Tokyo. She's from Tokyo.
Taga Tokyo yata si Miss Delia.
Yes, we will contact her.
Yes, so ayan. So marami, gigreet ko sila mamaya din. And thank you for being an inspiration sa ating mga kababayan. Thank you for helping ang ating mga kababayan na nasa Pilipinas. And thank you for sharing your big smile.
Thank
your
you.
Heart, your generosity sa mga, not just for Filipinos, sa lahat ng mga tao na nakakapanood ng show mo, nakaka-inspire ka, sa lahat ng mga pinagdaanan mo. Sana yung mga kababayan nating nanood ngayong gabi, maalis sa isipan nila yung state of depression, but they would find time na gamitin yung storya mo, na maging motivated sila, mag-inspire sila sa mga bagay-bagay na pinagdadaanan nila. Sana huwag kang magsawa, sana tuloy-tuloy pa yan.
No, I will, hindi talaga ako magsasawa. Gusto mo next week pa din, Doc? Ako ulit? I wanted to say thank you to my family Bacaoco, family Guillem, to my brothers, sisters, Nanay Litin, Opurok Cinco, Buenavista Guimaras, Congressman, like, I don't know if I can say the word, like all the supporters, in my island, Doc, pag umuwi ako talaga, oh my God, like, it's like we're having festival over there.
At ang ganda, ang ganda, Ms. Chona, that we welcome year 2021 na ikaw ang guest ko.
Yeah.
Very inspiring. Very inspiring. It's a combination of all. Health. We discussed something about health.
Exactly.
Your journey. And being an inspiration sa ating mga kababayan.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so with that.
And Doc, you have to do like this. M. Make sure it's M.
M. Ganun pala siya. Yeah.
Milano. The last part is very important. Let's do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. M. Milano! We are blessed people! Thank you, everyone. I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Chona. Ulitin muna kita sa screen para kausapin ko yung mga viewers natin. Okay. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So ano po ang ating inspiring guest ngayong gabi na, paano ba yun? Tama ba? Ganyan, Milano. Tama. Kailangan ko pa rin i-practice yun para sa susunod na mag-guest natin siya with the models, magawa natin ulit yon. So again, congratulations po that we welcome 2021 with a bang with our guests, very inspiring guests, inspiring people. Gagawin nating episode yon from time to time. We will invite inspiring people, but so that for us to learn, for us to be inspired and motivated. Sa lahat po ng mga kababayan natin may pinagdadaanan ngayong pandemic, at least makakahugot tayo ng lakas sa mga kababayan natin, naging source of mga struggle nila sa buhay at nalampasan nila lahat ang mga struggle nila sa buhay at nakita nyo naman po ngayon kung ano po ang narating nila. Maaring yung mga viewers natin nakaka-experience ng mga bagay-bagay na ganito. Don't worry, nakita nyo naman po si Ms. Chona on how positive po ang kanyang outlook sa buhay. So again, maraming salamat po sa lahat po ng mga nag-view, mga viewers natin, mga bagong subscribers natin. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Please, if you find this episode na maganda, don't forget po to like. You could share din sa mga friends ninyo, and you could also subscribe sa mga hindi pa po subscribers. So again, maraming salamat Honey Love, Jocelyn Aquino, sino pa? Annalisa for winning tonight. Abangan nyo sa susunod, marami pa yan. Chris Rodriguez, thank you. General Ann, Eileen Badillo, thank you so much. Lily Flor Lazaro, marami pong salamat. Ertel Ramos, Catherine Clark, thank you so much for watching. Mga taga Milan, thank you for watching. Taga Dubai, maraming salamat po. Mga Ilonggo, salamat po sa panonood. Ertel Ramos, salamat po. Sino pa ba? Annalisa, congratulations. Ms Moshi, salamat po. Milano the brand. Martin and Andrea, thank you so much for watching us tonight and supporting Chona. Sino pa ba? Honey Loves. Sino pa ba ang nandito? Si Chris Rodriguez, thank you so much. Catherine Del Valle, nakita ko si Miss Kat kanina, nanonood din. Delia Sato na taga Japan. Maraming salamat po, Tokyo, Japan. Life with Aliana, thank you so much for watching us tonight. Sino pa ba? Marami po. Pasensya po kung hindi ko kayo nabanggit lahat. Once again po, ingat po kayo, stay safe, be healthy, and be nice. Happy 2021. See you this coming Friday and Sunday. Abangan nyo, we would be having a special guest on Wednesday na naman. Inspiring people na naman. Nag-guest po siya sa The Voice Philippines, or sumali po siya sa The Voice Philippines and sa The Clash. Abangan nyo po yon sa next week on Wednesday. So with that, marami pong salamat. Have a great night, everyone. Salamat po sa panonood.